Welcome back, YouTube. General Soul back with Grandia 2. And word of warning, you're about to get a lot of lore dump here. Well, they look like vases with people's heads, so I guess power cells. Oh, okay. Like coffins? Interesting. What? Well, don't wake him up. He's sleeping. Oh, it's a mummy. Okay. Well, definitely don't wake it up. Well, we're kind of under a tomb. They feed the machines. Okay. Well, you kind of gave up your duty, so let's go find out. Lore dump will begin momentarily. Now, this video is all cutscene. If it weren't for the fact that it is such a long cutscene, this would have been in the previous video. Combination of Granis and Balmer. What are you doing, Tio? Well, I kind of have to worry whenever you get struck by lightning and you start glowing. Elmo? Stop touching me, Elmo. I do not want to brush my teeth. Points if you get the reference. Alright, come over here and you get the trophy for meeting Elmo. So we are about to learn the origin of the gods, Valmer and Granis. Conducted research. So, in other words, Granis and Valmer were humans who became gods. Well, if he's human, just stab him. Stabby, stab, stab. Yeah, can we seal him back so that we can do this again years later? You don't know about the seals? Yeah. Yeah, those seals. Wait, so it wasn't a seal? Yeah, what was the other function? What? So the whole purpose of the seals was to basically awaken Valmer? So it prepares humans to be possessed. Wow. So everyone was worshipping this way to stop Valmer, and it was really just they were worshipping a way to bring him back. Apparently not. So basically everyone who got possessed yeah, but do we want to do that? Yeah, there's that. What? Explain. Okay, do that. TV time.
When the world was still young and yawned at every new dawn's waking, Granis came. All was bathed in the light of heaven. Thus those were the days of marvels, for the power of creation was given unto man. Prayer became form, thought became matter, springing from the minds of men. Many wonders were worked in those days. The people grew prosperous. All that they could desire was given to them. Soon they lost their ambition, their passions. They ceased to dream. Still the worship of Granis grew in strength and number. All were compelled to pray without ceasing. So may have been the intent of Granis. The few remaining people who sensed danger in this course found power to resist Granis. They found power in Valmar. Power to release the energy bound up in life. Power drawn from the people themselves. Power to unmake the world. Thus in those days they made war. Granis destroyed, and Valmar's body lost. And now the destruction in men's hearts knows no bounds. It grows with every passing day, a colliding of darkness and light, and then a bitter rain. Valmar has the ability to absorb a person's soul. That which you call a seal is a device which embeds a person's heart and soul into the core of Valmar. It transforms the instincts, prayers, and wishes of a person's heart into the core of Valmar.
So if I remain calm and don't give in to emotion, then I'll be safe.
Yes, that possibility is quite real.
I am uncertain, but like the Granis saber, it is possible you can assume a form unlike the horns of Valmar.
But can we be sure?
If he cannot control his emotions, Ryudo will become Valmar.
If that happens, a new Valmar would be born. And regardless of who wins, Valmar will be complete.
Elmo, fire that thing up.
Huh?
Ryudo, I do not think that a human heart, emotions, can be controlled. No matter how much you want to save the world, if you give in to anger toward Valmar, you will end up like Malthus.
Right. What will we do if that happens?
No! Don't do it! I couldn't bear losing Ryudo to Valmar.
Don't worry, Elena. I won't give in, no matter what form I take. I know that my need to protect you, will help me persevere. I believe that.
Ryudo.
Elena, there is no other way. If I don't go, everyone will die.
The system has been activated.
Tio, I must apologize to you.
For what?
For watching you desperately struggle to discover what a human heart is, what it is capable of. I am ashamed that I treated you like a doll. For that, I apologize.
Ryudo, please do not worry about it. This plan is nearly hopeless, but I believe in you. I do not want to see the end of humanity. I enjoy the company of people. Ryudo, please protect my dreams.
Rowan, no matter what I become, a terrible battle will take place. I want you to evacuate everyone as far away as possible. Please do as I say, Your Highness.
On my journeys with you, I have discovered who I am. Ryudo, I owe it all to you.
You do the same for me, Rowan. We have to win. No, we will win.
Ryudo, you must absolutely, positively come back.
Why did it have to come to this? I wanted to save everyone. I did everything I could. But still, why can't we be together? What did I do wrong?
Elena, nothing you ever did was wrong. It was right. That's why I can do this. I'll happily risk my life to protect your kindness. So if I should die, you may live.
Ryudo.
Live, Elena. Live.
The horns of Valmar will be released. Please proceed to the center of the system.
I want to believe in you, but... Please, share your strength with me. Thank you, Ryudo. No matter what you might look like, please come back to us.
I promise. I'll definitely be back.
Did anybody else hope that Ryudo would actually not kiss Elena and shove her off that platform? Or was it just me? Well, you're falling kind of slow. Knowing you, Ryudo, no. Okay, this part doesn't make sense to me because how the fuck is Sky here? I guess they use this as Ryudo's way of saying goodbye to Sky, like he did with everyone else, but it's like, no. We're getting the bad writing. They're trying to force something in there. They could have easily just had Sky on Ryudo's shoulder while we were in the dungeon, and he said goodbye there. Alright. So, there's nothing in the strategy guide about this place, so I had to figure this out myself. It's not too hard. It's pretty straightforward. You're going to come up to these pedestals. It's going to ask you a question. If you pick the wrong answer, game's basically going to be like, don't lie to yourself. So it's going to be a but thou must. You want to answer the second option every time. If you pick the first option, in fact, I'm going to show you what happens when you pick the first option here, because I'm thinking, well, I want to become a god so that I can kill Valmer. That's the only way to kill him, is to become a god. Isn't that the whole reason we did this shit? And then it's just immediately like, no, that's not what you want. Like, yes, it is. So pick the second option every time. There's going to be 3 pedestals, 3 questions. When you pick the right answer, you're going to get this little flame goes out and lava erupts and destroys the way back. So you can only go forward. So continue going down. You come to the second platform. Just answer the second option. Look, you're dealing with a god, especially a dark god. You just need to choose your words carefully, because they will give you literally what you want. They will go to the literal word of what you want to get what they want. Think about every story where someone makes a deal with a god or a devil. They get the literal word of what they asked for. And they usually say something like, I will give you anything if you let me see my wife again. Well, and then the god or devil will let them see their wife. Didn't say anything about being with them, being married to them again, having a life with them. And now you're stuck doing what they want you to do because they gave you what you wanted. Power. We want to play with power. Nintendo power. How are you going to protect the world? You're rejecting power. And as far as that third question, I mean, the answer was simple. You just didn't give me the option. How do you define love? Love is a breed of egoism that completely ignores the feelings of the mark while imposing its own selfish desires. And he dies. Yet you want to wipe them out. Well, what's up? What? Rome? Pretty much. It's your fault, Helena. Yeah, and the very fact that you guys are not blaming Elena and trying to burn her at the stake for causing all this is amazing. Fight to the last man. You don't need their help. Sludgy. Oh, there's Tiamat. Looks to me like he's got the horns. I don't know what he was talking about. Or did he just now get the horns because Ryudo failed? One of those heads looks like a xenomorph. I mean, to be honest, for a dark god, I expected more. Okay, get ready to... Everyone, to the last man, woman, and child, get ready to die. Rome's our healer. Don't worry, I will show you how I've got my mana eggs situated in the next video. Well, if it's the end of the world, where are you running? You're gonna die anyway. Love how they just stopped right there, because since this is a remaster, it's in HD, so if it had been in standard def, they would just run off screen and stopped. So since it's HD, it's all like seeing behind the curtain. And what are you gonna do? Cause more mischief? Are you gonna give the horns to him now? He's dead. He's already dead. He fell in the lava. Like he kept millennia safe. I understand that this is basically the Dreamcast version, but really, could they not afford some CGI there? We got a lot of like just still images in this game. I'm going to assume that on PlayStation 2 those were full motion videos. In all honesty, if a PlayStation 2 could have handled these spell animations, probably would have been the best version, but you have sight, but yet it's black. Because you're stubborn as fuck. Oh, I feel good. So I'm a vampire or a zombie? I don't have a craving for brains or human flesh or blood. Oh. I think I'd rather be a vampire or a zombie. That is not a god. Probably. Think about it. If you are a demon now, you don't have to pay those debts. Hell, maybe many of the people that you owe a debt to are dead now anyway.
Welcome back, Ryudo.
Thank you. I heard your song.
Ryudo! So you won?
Of course! Ryudo would never lose. A believing heart is strong. I see. Hearts are made to be together.
That sword! The power to defeat Valmar?
Yes, this is our power. Valmar, here I am. This is the power of people, the power of hearts, the power that will defeat you!
So I decided to be a little quiet for that scene. But yeah, we winning. So I guess Ryudo got the spirit sword. No, it's not the spirit sword. That was Justin's. You're making a lot of assumptions. Seriously, you couldn't do an animated version, in-game render of Valmar where he's maybe moving around or something as he's talking to us? Okay, so this right here will take us to the in-game final dungeon. So I don't go yet for preparation because from my strategy guide we could go back to the town, use the shop again, and we could actually buy stat seeds. But whenever I try to leave and go back to town, there are no stat there. You can't go to town, you can't go anywhere. So I'm like, what the fuck? So you can't go anywhere. So I'm thinking now maybe one of these people is the shop, and I talked to a few people, but I don't figure out which one's the shop, and I'm just like, I'm not going to talk to everybody. Nope, not going to do that. So I talked to a couple of people that I think could be the shop owner, but it's not. None of them's the shop owner, so I'm going to end the video here. We're going to end up going to the final dungeon. Name of the new sword that Ryudo has is the Grandia Saber. So that is his ultimate weapon. Next video, depending on how long it is, could be the final video. That might have to be cut into two. We will have to see. But if you're enjoying the walkthrough, drop a like. Feel free to subscribe for more. If you feel like making a donation to the cause, there's a link in the description to buy me a coffee. It is not required, but it is always appreciated. And I will see you guys next time.